channel. Today we are reviewing the Remi Touch RT11 Cool Gray Wig. Very beautiful here. I'm unwrapping it for you guys. It came in some wrapping paper too. It's really pretty. So this one is really different because there's like a blue streaks in there. I don't know if you can see all of that. And then of course ombre at the root. It's synthetic. This one's going to be a lace front as well. So you have, it looks like this one has a bit of a more lace. In my last video I talked about a Remi Touch wig, and that one was pink charm, and it did not have a lot of lace. This one seems to have a lot more lace in the front, which is really awesome. There's at least, yeah, about 2 inches worth of lace, just like this much, just in that front piece. And as you can see, there are 2 combs, always nice to have. One back comb. Oh yeah, this one is definitely longer. We're gonna say 18 inches for this one. There is a slight layering to it, just slightly towards the ends. And then going down, it's weird. It's got like a blue type of mixture in there, and then going down you can see it ends in like a grayish blackish at the very end. So this one's going to be really different for me because I have never tried a cool gray. It's like a misty type of gray and all these different colors. So far I don't see any shedding. This one here, of course, it is 350 to 400 degrees. So you could definitely flat iron it, bump the ends, whatever you feel like you need to do with that. Wow, this one's really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this on. I'll be right back for you guys, and we will go ahead and get a final review on it. Wow, this one is really different, guys. Okay, so let's get right into it. So first we're just gonna talk about the wig itself. It feels good. This one I have to say is bigger. Like the head space is probably a medium to a large head space. I noticed when I put it on, it was like, nope, and it slipped back instantly. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and use the back strip and go ahead and make that tighter and clamp it in tighter, stuff like that. So that is the first shocker I noticed, because like I said, I do have a small size to medium size head. So definitely for the small headed girls, go ahead and take the band in the back and just readjust that to make it quite smaller to fit your head, because it slipped right back as soon as I put it on. So this one is a frontal lace, so just going around the perimeter. The lace is this, and this particular one, the lace is like literally ear to ear, which I appreciate. Didn't really use it all too much. I did the same method that I did with the other Remi lace. I did like a where I just basically put it on, and then I put my baby hairs front edges to the front and then just let it kind of smooth over that way, because I didn't like how it was looking. I was like, no. So for this one, I see a little bit shedding, like maybe, yeah, 4 or 5 strands. Not liking that, not great. But overall, this one was $39 and some tax. I'll go ahead and put that in description for you. Got it at the LV Beauty Supply again. I try to do 2 of every wig. That way it's not like I'm being unfair, because like I said in the last video, style can kind of change your, you know, kind of, you could say change your perspective of how you look at hair. And for me personally, I was like, I'm late to the trend of the gray hair, the cool gray setting. So I was like looking like, oh, I don't know if I could pull that off, but oh my gosh. I'm so happy this one turned out the way that it did. It really has like a nice little setting to it. As I said, the color is the Remi Touch RT11 Cool Gray. So you are getting a nice amount of blue in there. There's a nice amount of gray in there, and there's definitely a nice amount of ombre mixture. I think that It's a Wig company itself, Lace Front, they do really good on the quality of the hair. This one's just a little more shedding than I expected, because when I brush through it, you're gonna see at least 2 strands of hair every time you brush through it. Yeah, so that is something to be on the lookout for. But hey, for $39, I still get to be cool gray for a day or however long you perceive. Like I said, this one does have a little bit of layers. I think that we're gonna have to give the layering of it maybe a 6 out of 10. It looks almost like they wanted to cut it right here and just stop it right there, but they were like, you know, let's give them extra length. You shouldn't have given us extra length. I think that this part, like, what was this supposed to be? Like, do I bump this? I don't like that. See how it's like, that's not even supposed to react like that. That's not great. It probably would have been cuter as a bob, like a long bob, like right here, because you could see that, I don't know what they wanted to do with this. It's like they wanted to feather it a little bit. Some pieces are going elsewhere. They're going the opposite direction, not loving that. I'm not gonna complain too much because like I said, it is $39 and some tax, so it's not like you spent a whole lot, and you did get the color. We'll give the color a 9 out of 10 because wow, it surprised me. I was like really skeptical. I was like, how are you gonna mix this blue strands? Because I saw it on the mannequin, it had like these tiny blue strands with the gray strands and the white strands, and I was like, that's probably not going to be the best mixture on my head, but it's giving a schoolgirl look. I don't know if it's because the length is long, but it's giving a schoolgirl length, and I like that. It's cute. It's really cute. This is a cute little unit right here. So yeah, you could wash it. I'll put that in the description. Lukewarm water. That's probably for most synthetic hairs. Obviously, this one is a little more sheddier, so I would be careful doing too much to it just because you're probably gonna lose a lot of hair. What I'm noticing is that the hair is literally from the back. Like, it's not from the front. It's not from the frontal. The frontal seems to be in great shape, seems to be fine. It seems to be everlasting. But you know what? They did make sure that they put a nice curl to it. So we have very nice curls to it. I just don't know what to do with the bottom pieces. Maybe roll it a little bit or slightly bump it on my own. I try not to put heat into synthetic hair because it's synthetic. It's already, I want to say it's already made into what it's supposed to be. It's a free part lace. Obviously, it's not something that you could just skin part because there's not actual depth for you to be like a deep part. It's more like just sits on. You can kind of flare it here or flare it there. I tried to do like the middle piece part, but I didn't like the way that looked. I kind of like this side method better, just a little bit, and then just kind of, yeah, it looks nice. It's pretty long. You got good length to it, good quality. Just watch out for the shedding. Yeah, that summons it up. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in for more videos. Thank you.